Guys want to talk tents? We spoke about tents. If you guys remember a few months back, it's costing California taxpayers $41,000 per tent to house homeless. Not to house the homeless, not to pay for their food, per tent. We covered this. Now, look what California is trying to pull now. California governor wants to spend $640,000 each for 10,000 mental health beds. Just when you thought the price of tents were out of control, they want to spend $640,000 each for 10,000 mental health beds. And a lot of people wouldn't be in this position right now if their governments didn't screw them, right? Governor Gavin Newsom's proposition seeks $6.4 billion tax on millionaires to fund 10,000 mental health beds. And it goes in to say California voters will decide only one measure in the March 5th primary, and that's exactly what Governor Gavin Newsom wanted. He championed bills to borrow $6.4 billion to pay for 10,000 new mental health treatment beds and to overhaul California's 20-year-old law that funds mental health services with the tax on millionaires. They will be combined into one proposition, Prop 1. So, tents, treatment, not tents. Okay, because we talked about tents before. That was $40,000 a tent, right? Remember? $6.4 billion for 10,000 beds is $640,000 per bed. California has 161,548 homeless, most of which have mental health issues. The total bill for treatment, not tents, would be 161,548. 640,000 equals 1.1 billion. What is that? 1 point, I can't, that's 1 billion. So, okay, I'm 1.03.4 billion. Okay, let's say it that way, okay? The governor says 10,000 beds will serve 100,000 homeless. No, it won't unless you put 10 people in one bed and keep them there. So they're pulling another thing, another money law. Leave California now. We've been warning people about leaving California for almost 10 years now, with a lot of callers and people on the ground in California making appearances over the years on Mike of the Night. And that's what they're trying to do. They're going to obviously launder billions of dollars back into the bank accounts of these politicians. And that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be laundering money back into the coffers or their pockets. And that's what's going to happen, folks. And that's why they're charging, what was it, $6.4 billion. And that's to, let's find our tent. Let's see if our tent video is up here for you folks, if they didn't take it down. Tent city dismantled. Let's rent a tent. Middle-class Canadians in trouble. More Canadians are forced into homelessness and renting tents 5 years ago. I'm just trying to see tent city. I want to see if I could find that one. Economic difficulty. California mass exodus to the red states. Tent cities. High taxes 6 years ago. Let me see if I have the one from 40K for a tent. Australian guy, look at this. If you think it's bad, look at this. Australian rents out balcony for $100 a week. Let me see if I type in 40K. What happens with 40K? 40K. Bitcoin to hit 40K. Wow, they took down my 40K tents. Wow. They actually took down my $40,000 per tent in California. Wow. I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm not shocked. It is what it is. It is what it is, folks.